Hello students. Next event after pre-fertilization event, that is gametogenesis and gamete transfer. There occurs second step, that is known as fertilization. Fertilization. And what is the meaning of fertilization? Fertilization, it is the event leading to coming together and fusion of two compatible gametes to form a diploid zygote. See in this diagram, there are two compatible gametes and there occur fusion and they form a single celled structure or diploid structure, that is called as zygote. So once again I am telling you that events which lead to coming together and fusion of two compatible, point to be remember, that is gamete must be compatible to form zygote, and this is called fertilization. And the process of fusion of gamete is called syngamy. Again, point to be remember that the process of fusion of gamete, what it is called? It is called syngamy. Mostly we change these two words, fertilization and syngamy, compatible, but there is a difference. Uh, like syngamy, it is the part of fertilization, and what is fertilization? It is an act comprising syngamy as a component. So you can say fertilization, it is a broader term and it comprises syngamy. So you got it. And it is a fusion of two compatible gametes forming a diploid zygote. What is the meaning of fertilization? Syngamy. It is a fusion of two compatible gametes forming a diploid zygote. And what do you mean by fertilization? It is a set of events that leads to syngamy. So you got that all these processes comes under fertilization, but syngamy is the only part that fuses two gametes together. I think you all understood. And again, fertilization is of two types, external as well as internal fertilization. External, external and internal, as the name indicate, obviously it occur outside the body and it occurs inside the body. So external fertilization, it is a syngamy that occur outside the body of an organism and it usually takes place in aquatic medium. External fertilization is common in most algae, some fungi, several invertebrates, bony fishes, and amphibians. You can see in water bodies so many tadpoles swimming. So the organism performing external fertilization show great synchrony in the release of gametes into the external medium for enhancing the chance of syngamy. Since it involves a chance factor, do you know chance factor? uh, I told you in earlier video that male gametes, say it has to be released in large number. So in external fertilization, it is must that there must be synchronization of release of gametes, and the number of male gametes should be very large, because once they release in water body, they become highly, you can say, vulnerable to predator for their survival, because any aquatic organism can predate on that particular male gamete. So they must be released in larger quantity, that's any one of can approach to female gamete and can do the syngamy. In internal fertilization, it is a syngamy or fertilization that occur inside the body of the organism. So it is common in terrestrial organism, as I told you that this all must occur in water, and this occur in terrestrial or land animals, you can say. But some aquatic and semi-aquatic organism also perform this internal fertilization. Examples are fungi, reptiles, mammals, shark. What is shark? It is a cartilaginous fish, as here it was bony fishes, here cartilaginous fishes. Bryophytes, pteridophytes, pteridophytes, and gymnosperm, and also angiosperm. So eggs remains in the body of the female, and the male gamete reaches there to fertilize the same. You got it? As I told you earlier that female gamete is stationary and larger in size, while male gamete is very small and they have to approach to the female gamete. So the male gamete reaches there to fertilize the female gamete. In seed plants, the male gametes are non-motile. Point to be remembered that in seed plants the male gametes are non-motile. They are carried to the female gamete by means of pollen tube, as I shown you in earlier video how the pollen tube is formed, and the pollen grains are destined to stick on the stigma of the flower, and they form a long pollen tube. Since internal fertilization is a sure method, the number of female gametes and hence the number of offspring remain small. You got it? Because it is ensure means there is no any threat of vulnerability, because there they have to survive, and here there is a surety that the offspring remains smaller in size.